don't you?
I don't know, maybe. Go sit down and be quiet. Hi, this is Tina with T-T+, and it's been a while, but I am back with another Unwrapping the Online Shopping Spree. Today I have a big bag from Simply Be, USA. It's from their US company, not their, not the one in England. So, I'm not sure how the lighting is since it's winter, but hopefully we'll be bright enough that you can see what I'm looking at here. Now, I have been desperately searching for a yellow cardigan and a camel colored cardigan because my camel cardigan died a few months ago and I have not been able to find a replacement. So I was really excited when I saw that they had one. It's not quite the full-on camel color that I wanted. It's a little bit more like a tobacco color, if that makes sense. It's a little darker than what I would consider a true camel. It's a nice V-neck, button front sweater. It looks long, so it's probably more like a grandpa style sweater, but it also looks like the sleeves, no, the sleeves are gonna be full length, not 3/4. It's thin, it's a lightweight sweater, but it's not a paperweight sweater, so it'll be good for here in Texas layering, because the thin ones, I don't think they provide enough coverage, but the thick ones get real heavy. So a nice medium weight cardigan is always good for me. The quality of it looks nice, so really I'm just gonna have to try it on and see. Grandpa cardigans have a tendency to not be the best shape for me because they're longer and they emphasize my hips and belly, which I don't like. But the quality of it looks nice. It's on a hanger. Now this is a winter coat. I've been having a hard time finding a winter coat that I like that fits me but isn't matronly. I know this isn't going to show very well in the video because it's black, but it's almost like a felted fabric, and it's got these nice buttons in it. And the thing that I think you're probably going to have a hard time seeing is it's got some interesting detailing. It's got these tucks in between the buttons here and the slightly off-center collar. And the bottom is full, but it's uneven. It's got these folds and layers. I'm hoping it'll give it a little bit of flair, but since it's black, it'll be conservative. It's conservative, and I can wear it with a bunch of different things all winter long. Let's see how it looks inside. The buttons are a little stiff. Probably helps if I try to unbutton them the correct way, though. All right. As you can see here, it is not fully lined. It's looks like it's about half lined, and then the sleeves are lined. So that'll be good for getting on and off, because the lining makes jackets easier to put on and off over sweaters and things that have a tendency to grab. But because the bottom half down here isn't lined, that means if I wear it with leggings or something like that, the fabric could grab what I'm wearing and kind of ride up, potentially, depending on how the cut works. Everything looks pretty good, but you know, I've never had any quality issues with anything I've purchased at Simply Be, so I'm not surprised that everything looks good so far. That's gonna block. cat makes his required visit to say hello. I know, go away. Crash bang everywhere. Okay, here I have a fitted dress. It's cut in like a secretary style, the kind of things you'd see on Mad Men. I believe this is one of the, yes, this is one of their simply voluptuous pieces, which means I got to pick what cup size I wanted up here. It's made to accommodate girls with larger breasts without the pulling and the gaping. It almost feels like a Ponte knit. Let me see. Well, this is it's a polyester blend. It doesn't feel like polyester. It feels, I don't know, it's nice. It's a thicker fabric. It's not lined at all. It's got these little puff sleeves to give it a little bit of detailing, and then you can see it's a short sleeve, so it'll be modest and office appropriate. Now I have trouble with straight skirts, so we'll have to see how this one fits. I have been in desperate need of a new black bag. I actually haven't carried a black purse in probably a year or so because I haven't been able to find one I like. This is a nice little semi-structured bag. It's not fully structured, but it's got nice shape, and it's got the handles where you can carry it this way, and I think it probably has a strap inside to be able to carry it over your shoulder. Yes. A little chain detailing. It's a huge bag, which I don't know about you, I love and hate. The big bags, I can put everything in them, and they're great for carrying stuff to work, but then I can never find my keys in the bottom. But this has got a couple different sets of pockets in it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. So you can put your cell phone or your keys in easy reach. And 2 different open compartments, and then 1 center zipped compartment. Let's see if it's real leather or not. No, it's cotton inside and the polyurethane outside, but it looks like real leather, but yeah, definitely not. Not sure why I smelled it after I already looked at the label, but you know me, I like to smell to see if things are leather or not. This is gonna be great. Looks good, the stitching's all good. It's got little feet on the bottom so you can set it down without it getting scuffed all over the place. And I have one more item that is not in the bag anymore. Let me grab that. Okay, the last item that I got from Simply Be is a pair of flat knee-high boots. As you can see, they've got this nice ruching and some buckle detailing, and a comfortable round toe, and then just flat rubber bottoms, good for walking around. It's got a small elastic part. Now, I have one pair of Simply Be shoes, and one of the things I like is they come in widths here. So a lot of styles of shoes that I can't normally wear because I have wide feet, I can wear from them. What I don't know is how the boot's going to be. I have a really hard time finding boots that are wide enough for me. Even the ones that are extra wide have a tendency to not be big enough on me. So I'll have to try them on and see. Hi, I'm back trying on clothes. It's actually been about a week. I just could not find any good light in the house to try things on, and I've been sick and some things like that. So I'm sorry about the delay, but here I have on the blue dress and the boots. Now remember, it's not an outfit. I'm just trying things on at the same time so I don't have to go back and forth as much. First thing I wanted to talk about the dress. I have ordered one of these, this line of dresses before, and in my size, it was too small. I have a very prominent stomach, so it's not uncommon for pencil skirt dresses and skirts to not be very flattering on me, or for me to need to go up a size. So when I ordered this one, I did order a size up from my normal sizing. And it's too big. It's not too big everywhere, as we saw from the side view. It is the appropriate size around my fattest part, but it's not working other places. It's too big down here, it's too big in the waist, and if you can tell, the spot for the hips is here. Now this is again a common problem that I have based on my body because I'm very long in the waist and very short in the legs. So a lot of times dresses that have darts and seams and anything else that's going to make it form-fitting, the hips end up being in the wrong place. So I can't really evaluate the dress completely because it's really not a good dress for me. But what I will say is this part up here, I've noticed flips down a little bit. It may not do that as much if it was the correct size, but it does provide pretty good coverage, and it's not pulling or anything because this is one of those dresses, like I said when I was opening it, that you can buy different cup sizes. So I got to pick the correct size for my boobs, which is great for people who have bigger or smaller breasts. It feels great on. It is nice and soft and thick. And I can't tell in my bedroom when I look in the mirror if there are bad panty lines or not. But it's a thicker fabric, so they should be less prominent. And if there are any there, which is pretty common for this kind of cotton, you just wear a slip. But overall, I'd say the quality of the dress is really nice, and I can't really judge the fit because it's not a good cut for me. Okay, let's move on to the boots. If you see down here, they're not zipped up. Now, I've mentioned before, I have a really hard time finding boots where the calf is wide enough to fit my legs. I think the last time I measured my calves, they were coming in at 19 inches. And I have really big calves even when I'm skinny. I've always had a hard time finding boots. Now, these boots were advertised as being wide, but I believe that it was talking about the foot, which they're great. I have Fred Flintstone feet in addition to the wide calves. So I have a really hard time also finding shoes that are wide enough for my foot itself. And I've got lots of room in here. I could wear thick socks. I can wiggle my toes around. They're great. The heels are nice and squishy, but there's not super thick heels. So I don't know that the calves not fitting is a problem with the shoe, because I don't remember that they were billed as wide calf boots. I think I just assumed that they might be, since it's a plus size clothing line, and since the shoe part was advertised as being wide, I thought maybe the whole thing would be wide. And I don't think it is. So I think they're nice boots. They're not for me. But if you don't have huge calves like me, you should check them out because they're cute. And let's try on something else. I'm all layered up now because I started out with this great jacket. I also ordered up a size in this jacket. Not because I thought that it wouldn't fit me in my size, but because in the winter you have a tendency to wear bulky sweaters and lots of layers underneath, and so it's not the same as in the summer. You need your sweaters and things to be in your size, and then you need something even bigger to go over them. So I ordered this up a size. I have on a thin sweater and a thin shirt underneath. No problem. I think I could get a bulkier sweater in here. As you can see, it's got room in the waist still, which, the cut of the jacket, I would like it if it was fitted in the waist, but the reality is this is better. This is better for winter time. It's better for all the layers I'm going to wear underneath. all the little buttons give it such great detail. And I don't know if you can see because of the black, but it's got this puckering here. I really like it. I think it's fun. I think it's a nice young take on a simple black jacket. It's fun without being plain. It feels good on. The sleeves are a great length. They're still covering when I bend my arm, but they're not covering my whole hands when my arms are down. So it fits the way it's supposed to. I really like it. I'm excited. And I'm going to be honest, I wore it out the other day and I got a lot of compliments on it. The other thing is, because it has so many buttons, it takes a little longer to button your coat up or to unbutton it. But that's the price you pay for fashion, right? And the cats popped in again to say hello. Okay. Underneath of the jacket, I have on the camel cardigan. It feels nice on. It fits really well in the arms. I was a little bit worried because of the grandpa shape. I took a lot of risks with this ordering. Ordered a bunch of stuff I hadn't normally ordered, or hadn't ordered before and wouldn't normally order. I'm going to say I'm right. Grandpa cardigans are not the best for me because heavy in the hips, heavy in the stomach, heavy in the boobs, and it doesn't have any shape into itself, so I'm losing the waist that I have and the little bit of hourglass that I have naturally. But it's really comfortable. I like the color. I don't know, I wore this outfit today actually, this exact outfit. And I got a couple compliments on it. I like it. I think I'm still going to be looking for a fitted camel cardigan as well. But this is kind of nice for those days where you don't necessarily want to be fitted and in that whole look. You want to kind of be a little bit more cozy and relaxed. And that's how I feel. I feel cozy and relaxed. Now, I did not pull these pants out of the package because I was so excited when the package came that I actually took them out and wore them immediately, and I forgot about it when I was doing my unpacking earlier. But these are a pair of denim jeggings, and they have this nice little stud detail at the side. These are my first pair of jeggings, so I wasn't quite sure what to expect. In my mind, jeggings were going to be really tight, like leggings are, really fitted, which is great for flats, wearing them with flats, and tucking them into boots and things like that, which is what I did today. I tucked these into boots, and that part worked great. What I did notice is they are a little baggy in the butt. That's not to say they're unflatteringly baggy in the butt. It's just, I didn't expect them to be like that. I expected them to really be sucked up against my tush and tight. And I didn't expect them to be this loose in the knees either. They fit, in my mind, more like jeans and less like leggings. So it depends what you're looking for. My first pair of jeggings, so I didn't know what to expect, and I guess I was expecting something different. I ordered these in my normal size, and I feel like I should have ordered a size down. And I guess like this is a common theme I'm noticing from Simply Be. Love the clothes. They have such a wide variety of options. You know, all different styles, all different kinds of clothes, shoes, purses, shirts, sweaters, I mean everything. They've got an enormous amount of stock available. So many things to choose from. I love it. But I find the sizing is inconsistent. And I think that the reason the sizing is inconsistent is because the clothes aren't all coming from the same manufacturer. There are different lines. Like some of the clothes are Joe Brown, and I don't even remember the names of some of the other designs, but they're not all like Simply Be clothing. So probably that's adding to the inconsistency of the sizing. And I find the sizing chart on their website to be completely inaccurate. So my general rule of thumb has been to buy things in my normal size, and generally that works. Unfortunately, you're seeing some examples today where it's not, but I have ordered quite a few things from them in the past. I think this is my, well, maybe my 4th shipment from them, and almost all the clothes fits if I order what I would consider my normal size. So I wouldn't want to dissuade anybody from buying from them. I really think they've got great stuff. Just be aware that you may have to kind of do a little testing here and there to see what's in your size. Oh, and before I forget, let me go get my purse so you can see how big it is. Check that baby out. That's a nice work size purse, and it does have that strap that I can attach as well. I'm excited about that. So that's my order from Simply Be. I highly recommend that you check them out for yourself, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me.